Hi, my name is Sofia Vallejo and I'm going to present my project of Disney-themed protective face masks and how Disney is trying to help customers prevent the spreading of COVID-19. What we are going to be talking about is what we are trying to do for the prevention, how we aim to do this, the understanding of the marketplace, our marketing strategy, our marketing mix, our return on investments, and then we will conclude with the summary. So what we are trying to do is taking advantage of the current pandemic that the world is going through right now. Disney is going to be making protective masks to help prevent the spread of COVID, and using the overall nostalgia and good name that Disney holds, we are going to use our platforms to try and get it sold to the general public and have all of these families and try and protect our future from any spread. How we aim to do this is first by making the mask range through different ages, sizes, designs, and also personalization. What child would not like to run around looking like their favorite character from their favorite TV show? We are proposing that Disney donates any of the proceeds that come from the sales of each packet of mask. They will be donating masks or money to any doctor organizations, healthcare organizations, for any doctors in hospitals in need of extra equipment, or families with low income or any of the sort to actually be able to get their hands on gear like this. To understand the marketplace, the global disposable face mask size exceeds the value of $74.90 billion in the first quarter of 2020, and it is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 53% from 2020 to 2027. The unpredicted spread of COVID-19 was worldwide, but mostly notable in Europe and North America, and it is driving the demand for these disposable face masks at a wild rate, and everyone is doing what they can to help prevent the spread of this pandemic. To better understand the marketplace, we go into detail of how important these disposable masks are to both household and international domestic marketplaces. It is. Prominent market participants compete on the base of price and product quality, and small to medium-sized market players are expected to show considerable improvement due to the fact that everybody has to be making these masks, so there are as many out there as possible, and so basically everyone is getting their chance to sell these masks and get their names out into the world. Some notable names would be Honeywell, 3M, Model X, Kimberly-Clark, Uvex or Uvex, COA, and SAS Safety Corp. And in March of 2020, Honeywell had expanded its production capabilities in Phoenix to produce N95 masks in support of the government's response to the coronavirus pandemic. Our marketing strategy for pricing in our product. For product, we figured it was very relevant during this pandemic to be making and producing these masks, as the whole world is suffering through this crisis. More and more people in this world need to have access to the necessary safety equipment and to help keep their families protected and healthy at all times. Some of our advantages would be that Disney is such a well-known name in the world, and so many different generations of people know it and love it, and we have so many loyal customers that can spread their love for our products and help us grow and be able to do what we need to do to help our community grow. We used comparative sales in our pricing strategies to see what other competing companies were using to price their own products that they are selling. We wanted to see if we could fit our pricing range with other companies, but also keeping in mind that we did not want to decrease our character premium and not make their value so low that they would lose value altogether. Our sales price of $15 covers the cost of production, which is $7.50, and that is 50% of the sales. Our distribution and communication strategies would be also fairly simple. For communication, getting our product out there and online, we would first start selling our product through our online store called shopdisney.com, and slowly, once all of our properties start to open up, we will sell them at our stores in Disney Springs, which is a community shopping center all by Disney. And also we will sell them at the gift shops that are always located before most of our theme parks. So if any families and guests had not purchased a Disney mask before going into the parks, they can do so then, seeing as every guest must wear a mask while in any of our properties. We will also sell them at our Disney stores that are scattered throughout the US in local malls and outlets. Everyone needs a mask, whether they like it or not, unfortunately, so why not give them a variety to choose from? For promotions, we will be using all forms of social media that allow pop-up ads on people's feeds, whether it be personalized to parents looking for children masks or teenagers looking at their favorite Disney characters on masks. We will also be sending PR packages out to all of our Disney influencers on YouTube so that they can talk about our masks in details to their followers and subscribers, and they can give them a full inside look on the complete dexterity of the mask and how to properly wear them in public and how to properly clean them. Continuing on with the strategy, we are talking about our extended marketing mix. So the employees that we will be hiring during this time to help make the products, we will be focusing on trying to get as many people that were affected by this pandemic, the people that have lost their jobs due to market closures and their jobs shutting down due to bankruptcy. We will be looking specifically for them so they are able to help keep their family healthy and keep putting food on their tables. The process that will be taking place in a manufacturing factory, where there will be rows and lines of sewing machines for each of the individual pieces that need to be sewn together for the masks. We are extending the amount of things that need to be done so that there are as many job openings as possible. So they may be little tasks, but there are enough open spaces for there to be many employees. All of the employees that are in our store locations and our theme parks will be given these specific masks to wear during the workday, and this can also go as another promotion ploy, so all of the guests can see that we are selling these, we have these available, and they can ask any of our cast members where and when they got them, and they can do the same with that information. We are our own suppliers. We make our own fabrics that are needed to be used to make these masks. And since the characters are our own, we prefer to use our own products and not have any outside shipments come in that can possibly contaminate the workplace during the manufacturing process. Our return on investment. For our return on investment, besides the basic profit that we would expect from this project, we have a list of things that we go through before going through this process. For scheduling, we always keep in mind if we are on schedule, did we meet any of our deadlines, and if we were ever running behind, did we make up time? For scope, we think about, was there a scope creep? Did the target product change from the original idea, or was it kept the same? And if it was changed, how much deviation did we use? Our quality of work, which was the original design and idea correctly implemented in our product? And if not, what happened and why did it happen? Our customer satisfaction, how the customers have reacted to the announcement of our product and how they would like it and how they could help spread news of it. And the budget. We wanted to make sure we stayed within our budget if there were any delays that made us go over budget or anything of that sort. And lastly, our team satisfaction, how our team felt about it, how my colleagues felt about this idea, and overall how the whole company thinks we can continue with this. To summarize it all, during this time of crisis, Disney will be spreading as much magic as they can throughout the world to help keep everybody with uplifted spirits. Disney will help promote awareness for social distancing and the awareness of wearing face masks and how to properly use them, when they need to be used, and how frequently they need to be used. All of our products will be manufactured within the USA, and all of our products will be sold through our already existing channels and logistics. And our implementation team and production team will need to be completely involved to maintain motivation throughout all of the work days and make sure everybody is able to continue on. And that's it. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.